Hello there once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite a while since I've made one of these Blood Bowl videos, and I am aware of it. I haven't died, so don't worry. No need to go and file a missing persons report. Now, all jokes aside, I've been having a lot of things to do since I got home from Berlin. First of all, got sick when I got home from Berlin, had a fever and didn't feel well at all. Didn't have the energy to do one of these videos, unfortunately. And after that, things have just been... That was last week, by the way. After that, things have just been rolling onwards with school, so I haven't been able to, or find the time to make one of these videos, unfortunately. But here I am now, sitting in front of the computer, making a video for you. Because I just felt like, you know, I've got a bit of time here, why not just make a video for you? It's been a while. Last time we got into a new competition and we're facing off against the vampires. From what you've told me, they can be quite an irritating bunch. However, it will also seem that you can pretty easily deal with them by allowing your players to kill off their thralls that they apparently need to feed from. If they don't feed, they get something called bloodlust thingy, I think. And then they eject themselves from the field, funnily enough. So the Kragan Counts could, by all accounts, perhaps kill off themselves. Perhaps.
Welcome to everyone. I'm Jim Johnson,
and I hate this arena, but that you already know.
I'm sitting next to that famous ex-player, Bob.
So here we go. Wrestle guy, need you up here, be able to blitz if the need arises. Mr. Agility, down and catching the ball if you would. There we go. The standard setup, I don't know at all if this is the best setup, but this is the setup we will be running with. I'm going to try to kick it at... How did you even... How is that even remotely close to where I... decided for you to kick the ball? Look at this. I mean, seriously guys, look at this. He kicked the ball over there. The field is over here. That's even... No. This game sometimes makes no sense whatso freaking ever. Oh well. Oh well. I guess we'll have to live with it. I guess we'll have to. Now they're going to consolidate their strength around that vampire player and try to run him along this side here. And I'll try to block with my players in the middle. But, oh, that thing. That bloodlust thing. See? Haha! Vampire didn't feed. He caused himself a turnover and he ejected himself from the field. So what we need to do is kill these guys. And stop the ball carrier. Obviously. Because if we don't stop the ball carrier, stopping these guys won't count for jack shit. Please die, please die. No. So, can I get him? No, I can't. But I can get some players in there. Hamstersaurus. Hurt away. Unfortunately not.
A mouthful of knuckle and then a mouthful of dirt.
Yeah, he went down face first.
Yeah. I'll get him out of the way. Please. Yep. Bye-bye.
This player was really strong.
Thus, I can move more players into position and destroy him!
Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Not really my best bad laughter, I have a better one. sorry about that. Can't contain the evil laughter sometimes, it just wants out and, you know, laughing. Sorry about that, I don't know what came over me really. No, yes I do. Huh. Bye-bye. Get power right in the kisser. Ew. Ooh, it would seem, Mr. Vampire, that you appear to find yourself in quite a predicament, if I would say so myself.
You remember Rodog Ironhead?
If my players could roll.
For the chaos all
Probably.
starts.
That massive
And
armored
now
body
he's
and those
finding himself
razor
out of the
sharp
predicament
metallic claws.
thanks to some idiotic rolls by my...
To be an excellent lightning rod.
You have to give credit to the guys with the horns.
Nice left punch.
Since
right
apparently
on
the
the
guys with the
Sure
horns are the
was,
ones
Jim.
who
It's broken now. He's recovered the ball.
win the matches for us. So as you can see, we find ourselves in a situation that is quite advantageous for us, I'd say. Oh yeah, we already used that. He used Wild Animal, thankfully. But I can move you into position. Hello. I'd like to stand in your way. Please. Oh well, he's knocked down. He'll probably be back later.
What perfection.
But if no one stops this guy, we'll have a free goal. This is good. This is really good. It's a good start to this game, I feel. We haven't gotten rid of the thralls, but it would seem the vampires left themselves quite open. Oh crap, he can get to him, and he'll probably knock him out. Yes, he will.
Finally, there's one
Fuck.
that lets his biceps do
If
the
you
talking.
permit me to
Yeah,
use
but from the
such
opponent's
language.
point of view, it was a short
Pardon me
conversation.
French. Well, I'm not French, but pardon it anyway. Fuck you fucking vampires. That felt good to say. Should probably not have said it.
The vampires.
It felt
At
good.
last. A team with class.
Not that you're biased, being a vampire and all.
Not at all. Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps
The
in the face and anybody can wake up
vampires.
instantly.
Showing class. Yeah.
Ouch.
Not as much
Have a nice
class
sleep.
as
Little
fruit
baby
basket.
gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target.
Good. Are you seriously blocking that much?
This
Get
player
away.
has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Oh, he's got dodge. Perfect. Just the ability that I so love. Can someone please hurt somebody? Apparently not.
In the face, and then followed by a
Disappointing, really.
well done.
Oh well,
It seems this
it
player
would
does all the
seem,
talking
it
for
would
the
seem that if I move more of my players up here, we can perhaps be in the way. Like so. I'd like you to move up here, please. Thank you. And the turn. He had dodge. Not that it's going to help him to run down the field away from the ball, anything. He'll have to move up when I score anyway. Unless this... I was about to say unless that bastard stops me, but it would seem that bastard stopped himself.
Jim, I have a question for you.
Goodbye.
Which team was crowned the worst team ever in the
So,
Sport
let's
magazine?
see.
The Strisen vampires.
That's right, Jim, and they all got sticked by their
Let's do
That's
that.
all true, Bob. But they re-emerged.
Good, good. 1-0. And it's a properly good start to this new competition. Hopefully we can keep this during the match and destroy them. They don't deserve any sympathy. They're bloody vampires. They feed off you and me. Bastards.
The players are positioned
Oh,
and we're off.
now you know what way to kick the ball. Good. I was afraid that your sense of direction was a bit misplaced. Or non-existent would be a better word. Now they've got 4 irritating vampires on the field. Oh, that's irritating. But 1 less thrall means they've got 1 less opportunity to feed. And this guy, if he were to have the bloodlust thingy right now, he would be ejected because there's no thralls around here. Haha! So what we really need to do is separate the thralls from the vampires somehow. However, there are quite a lot of thralls and not so many vampires. It's easier said than done. Though I do not think that it will be any problem once I try to. Yes, because rolling 2 red dice is exactly what I've always wanted to do. No, I did not want to. I didn't look properly, and I have to sue myself. FUC AK. FUC AK, FUC AK. Why did I FUCK, not FUCAK? What the hell would I spelling? FUCK. Yep, that's how it should be. I don't know what I was doing, but was clearly not using the English language to spell something. To be honest, I don't know what I did. I raped the language. Quite gingerly so as well. Raping languages. I'm the language raper. Be afraid. You don't know if I'm going to rape your language next. I'm sorry. I don't know what's come over me today. I'm feeling evil for some reason. And it's a pleasant feeling. Yes, I want you to follow, because then you can stand in the way, like you're supposed to. We need to get more players over here. The more players, the better.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde, that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah.
So these guys can probably take care of any problems that will be with these guys. Goodbye. Mighty blow. So they've got really no. They haven't got.
These are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Oh right, he's got 1+ strength. That's the reason why. Attack it down, I'm afraid, dear boy. Try again, old boy. Try again. Not that I think you'll be able to. It would seem, once again, that Nuffle has taken a disliking to my winning. It would seem he wants to perhaps balance out the game, is the word. However, I will not. I intend to not let Nuffle have his way. I do, however, feel that that statement I just made is going to come back to bite me in my ass regarding Nuffle. You see, like I said, it will come back to bite me in my ass. You see, Nuffle does not take kindly to when one tells him to kindly go and FUCK himself. I do, however, tell him to, quite often, on a regular basis, in fact.
Did you know that vampire teams
But
have experimented with using vials and flasks to
it
satisfy
doesn't
the
really.
need for blood on the pitch? But it has always ended in failure, as there is always a block or tackle that sends the container crashing to the ground.
That's right, Jim. I remember back in 2481 when the great
So, sorry for my long absence or quietness there. I was thinking about my next move, as one quite often does, playing this game. One could even make an argument that it's what the game is, what the game's goal is, to have a strategy and win the game. One could argue that. I do, however, not discriminate anyone wants to play the game otherwise. Feel free. I, however, would like to try to have a strategy, though I fail more than quite often, to be honest. My strategy often fails, and you have to think of a new one on the fly. We got an extra team reroll. That is always handy. Bap, ba, ba, da, da.
Oh, brilliant sidekick to the face.
Why won't you just die? I could try to make my awful Bane impression,
Yes, Jim.
though I don't quite feel comfortable doing that. But I could try. Oh, well, I'll do that. Oh, I am Blood Bowl's reckoning.
Blood, of course. Hey, Bob.
Yeah,
People
Jim, we
must
can
go
agree that they are
home.
not the greatest.
Take back
Well, Bob,
your
I think that's a
lives.
huge disadvantage. I mean, all that
Oh, crap.
blood-sucking-
I apologize for that awful attempt at recreating such an awesome piece of movie. What will you do? We'll kick him down.
Poetry in motion.
Unfortunately, you've put yourself in a position where I can hurt you. Not the other way around. If I could, however, just get one itty bitty little tiny gold more, I could be more secure in my trash talk of the enemy team. Is that the correct word? I do believe it is. The correct word to use in this sentence. He, Count Herman Rasputin, will, however, if I'm lucky, not survive this encounter. But no, being the lucky bastard and a Nuffle-favored bastard, being the Nuffle-favored bastard that he is, he of course survives without any injury.
To begin with.
You, however, might not be so lucky. But no, he was indeed so lucky. Thus, well, I can still move forward, so... Oh, crap. I didn't think this through. Nope, damn you, game. I was selecting him, not anyone else. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, I remember him. His head
This
so resembled
is
a ball,
very
he
bad.
was decapitated by a
Oh,
black
yes,
orc
I'm
from
going to lose the
gouged
ball.
eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a
Fusing.
team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single player.
Damnations upon this game and its clickety that I can't manage to pay attention for 1 second to choose another guy. Irritating, indeed. Now we lose the ball.
Exactly.
Or we
It's
just made
really
it
ugly.
tons a shit ton harder for them to take the ball. I mean, seriously, the Minotaur is a huge fucker. It's going to take a lot of work to bring him down. Unless he starts to fiddle around with the wild animal trait, we could even make him score. That would be pretty interesting, I have to say. Go away, you're irritating and ugly. Haven't anyone told you? Oh, this hamster sword is gonna block. Sorry. But still. Nope. He didn't want to fiddle around with wild animal. He got forward quite easily. The only one we've got to worry about is this. I'm afraid. Is he strong? No, he's not stronger than anyone else. He needs... I'd say he needs some support before trying to take on a Minotaur.
You can't say much about that.
He's got a go through here. Perfect. Great. Yeah, I'll just follow him. No. We can really not move there. For any particular reason at all. Because this guy is in the way! Why won't you die? Oh ho ho ho!
He sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. Fortunately for that player, medicine has come on leaps and bounds since your day,
Fuck
Bob.
you! Excuse my French, but he was ugly and irritating, so he deserved what was coming. Know what I'm saying?
Now there's one
That's
that
one
won't
of
be
my...
coming back in a hurry.
That's one expression that
Blood
I
Bowl players are getting more
absolutely
like their Albion
hate.
League cousins every day.
End the turn. Try to bring down a Minotaur. Please. Why don't you? at least try to take him down. Oh yeah, here he comes. Sorry. No dice.
Looks like there was some
Ooh,
bad blood between those
ouch!
two, eh, Bob?
Smashed ankle.
Jim, something to
That
do
hurt.
with swapped body parts.
Good work, Hamstersaurus. It taught him not to mess with us.
Always been able to cast spells safely
Destroy him.
from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an
Oh,
Albion
well.
league?
Could have
A
been
second
worse.
division that prohibited spellcasting from
Yeah.
off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were
Yeah, I want to reroll that. Bastard. Effing bastard. And now he won't move.
Wizards stood up to the match.
I'll try to get him to pass the ball to Hamstersaurus so he can run in the ball.
Followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of a wizard's neck.
Because we need to get the ball into that goals area. We need to get some goals up in here. This guy is really lucky. I've been trying to knock him out for 2 turns and he's only got... Yeah, great.
What finish? What
You're a disgrace to Chaos Warriors everywhere. You know that, don't you, Starclap Corspinch? Getting knocked out by a thrall. Oh, granted, however, the thrall has pretty much... could have had the same pretty much stats that you do. But he doesn't. He don't. You are... He was fairly strong.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose
But
got in the
you've
way.
got a higher arm value,
Otherwise, he'd have
I
got it
guess.
full in the face.
He can accept that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his
Get
throat.
up and do your job.
That's never a nice sight. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Yes.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire?
Are you kidding me?
Rampant
You...
spellcasting
Why
caused
does he
the
have
entire
the
Bright
ball?
Crusaders Stadium to
Ugh.
sink into the earth.
Oh my
Nobody could forget
god,
that.
this is
People
worse
were
than I could have
blinded
imagined it
for
to
miles
be.
around the stadium.
Oh,
He checked out
oh, I'm sorry. Did I just hurt your little precious vamp face again? Not that I won't matter, because he will just get up on his feet again. But he didn't. Bastard. Look, they've only got 1 vampire left on the field. And you were supposed to be the tough ones of your teams, were you? Disappointing, really. However, I do not complain. Because if they are laying flat on their faces in the injury areas, they won't be able to bother me on the field, where they can do the damage.
This
Ooh,
bear was really strong.
that's not
Do you think
good.
they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the
They're
family.
closing in on the
Looks like there
ball
was some
carrier.
bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
End of match imminent, I know. I'll try to score one more time, though I won't probably do it. With my luck, I'll probably not be successful.
Just look at the fans.
Goodbye.
They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
I'll try to get him.
If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Or did I? Yeah, I just used him.
nice
Damn
sleep.
it.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Who can I get up here that has a high movement? Not you. You're still down there. You don't do much. Because I want to pass the ball to someone. You'll have to carry the ball. Rafa goals. Good.
Nice play with the ball. They've been training well.
No, they haven't. It's just lucky that my
Now there's
ghastly
one voice
player
becoming back in a hurry.
decided to not be a dick and dig us over.
Can't hold the ground.
That's
Good.
one regulation clobbering.
They haven't got much in the way of strength on the field now. A lot of players laying flat on their stomachs, or having been injected by... Truthfully, there should be 3 vampires in there. Oh, well, you can move me all you like. That won't change the fact that you're going to die. There we go. And he has a free movement over here.
Touchdown ahoy!
Who's going to try to stop him?
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a
Reroll.
Under an agreement signed last season,
Hurt him.
clubs are not allowed to
Oh,
offer
well.
less than the going rate.
Ouch! Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that.
Let's just end the turn here, shall we? As we can get some more plays in the way. Okay. You move down there. Stop him from doing anything if you want to. And of course, being a wild animal, you won't do anything of the sort.
Poetry and
Damn you.
What we'd like to see...
However, he has done some things that's good for the team, I guess. Ah, 2-0 victory. Can you smell that, my dear friends? Can you smell it? It's the... Oh, I love the smell of blood on the morning. It smells like victory. I did not just steal that speech from a movie, not at all. And if you're not familiar with the movie that I stole it from Apocalypse Now. If you haven't seen the movie, what are you doing watching my videos for? Go watch it now. I promise you, if you find my videos entertaining, you'll find that movie even 10 times as entertaining. Or 20. Or something in those regions. It'll be a lot more fun. Let's just put it that way.
50 touchdowns by Donald.
Kaboom.
50 running touchdowns.
Kaboom
and
indeed.
an amazing
They won't
617
score,
dead
and I've won.
He's the only living player...
Suck it, vampires. When you're dealing with the chaos, you'll lose. That's the simple fact. And it won't help that you have vampires on your team. My star players, like Hamstersaurus and Mark.Moy, will just hurt you. That's the truth of it.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to
And you can't even, I mean, that's a turnover, and that's the end of the match. Oh. This is great. We just won the game.
splendid victory. I'm impressed.
It's a good start to another competition, I feel. Don't you agree with me? I'd like to re-roll my winning space, and we just got the same. Who is the MVP for our team? Mark.Moy. Willing to grant him that. I think he hurt 2 people.
They've got to convert possession.
Yeah, I think he... Yeah, 2 injuries. So... Actually, for once they chose a person who was worth it. Oh, and he level up to a level 4 player. Oh my god, it's only him and Ratigo. But Ratigo is sort of, you know, in his own league since he carries the ball most of the time into the goal zone. But Mark.Moy has gone up in level to level 4 by just hurting people. Choose a skill. Ooh, now we have the mighty job of choosing what we want him to do. Tackle would be extremely good to have on him, making him be able to really hurt those other players. Strong arm, no. Could be good. There's a lot of block action. A player who is adjacent to at least 2 opponents may choose to throw blocks against 2 of them. Makes each block in turn as normal, except that each defender's strength is increased by 2. Oh. No thank you. Yeah, not fun. Not 2 heads, no. Claw, perhaps? Any armor roll of 8 or more after modifications until it breaks armor. Yes. Ooh, he looks nasty. interesting. An emerging star. Yeah, he is good. He's very good. So, yeah, that's been this match. The next match we're going to be playing against the Hobgoblins. Oh no? Yeah. Yeah, no, Chaos Dwarfs. Sorry, Chaos Dwarfs. I was thrown off by the Hobgoblin name. Chaos, ooh, this is an interesting matchup. Chaos Dwarfs versus Chaos is two very blocky teams against each other. Two very strength-based teams. Granted, they have the Hobgoblins, but then again, my players are more balanced. I think that, because I've leveled my players up a bit, I think I have the edge over them. You should never say never though, however, and I'm just thinking here that I have the upper hand against the Chaos Dwarves. Let's watch the rankings. Who won? The High Elves. Of course the High Elves won. And the Hobgoblins lost, or the Chaos Dwarves lost, so yeah. This is interesting. This is very interesting. This matchup could be very, very interesting, to be honest. Well, I've been Trevor Bourbon playing this, as usual, with Bourbon's Legion. If you've enjoyed this, then please leave a comment. If you have any feedback that you want to tell me, that you want me to do better, or that I already do well. If you like it, then leave a like, or dislike it even if you like to. It's your choice, it's your life. I won't pretend to tell you what to do. What else is there to say? Oh well, now I'll be trying to put out videos more often now that things have calmed down a bit. And you know what? I'll see you next time.